I'm Andrea Childreth, and I'm here with People's Bank's Chief Lending Officer, Julia Beattie. And today we're going to talk about the second part of the CARES Act and what funding relief is available for small businesses. Julia, how much money did they put aside this time around, the second round with the CARES Act for small businesses?
They set aside a total of $321 billion for the PPP, Payment Protection Plan loan program.
So how's the second round going? Are there any changes or anything different that businesses need to know?
The second round started off a little bit bumpy. The funding for it opened up on Monday morning, and banks around the nation had a very, very difficult time accessing the SBA portal to get the SBA authorizations. A very difficult time, but fortunately, starting about late afternoon on Tuesday, and then even more so Tuesday afternoon, the system opened up and we were able to get authorizations fairly quickly. So that was a very positive change. There was a tremendous amount of frustration on that first day, again, nationwide across all bank sizes. The one thing that's different with the second phase is that very, very late in the first phase, almost right towards the end when funding was depleted, the SBA finally came out with guidance on how to handle requests from sole proprietorships and independent contractors, as well as even further guidance on how to handle loan requests from legal entities of partnerships. And so this second phase, we are seeing a significant number of sole proprietorships and independent contractors by comparison to the first phase, which is really a very positive development because they were pretty much left out of the first phase due to lack of guidance.
Oh, interesting. Great. So do they need to prepare anything different than what that first phase did of businesses as far as for their bank, prepare for the lending process? Do they have certain documents they need to get ready?
Yes, they do. A sole proprietorship, whether they have employees or don't have employees, they have to prepare a copy of their 2019 Schedule C from their tax return. Interestingly, of course, a lot of people haven't yet prepared their 2019 tax return, but nonetheless, they have to provide their Schedule C. So even if they've not yet prepared their tax return, formally prepared it, they need to print Schedule C off of the IRS website and prepare it, and then send that to us. That's the most notable difference for sole proprietors compared to others. If they have employees, they also have to be able to provide proof of payroll to their employees if they have that kind of proof.
Okay, good information to know. And then finally, do they have any indication of when the money will run out? You know, from the government side, it seemed like it went pretty quickly last time.
That's really hard to judge. We thought the first phase was going to be depleted sooner than it was. So this second phase, it's very interesting because the number of approved SBA lenders in the first phase was 1,400. There were over 4,000 approved SBA lenders for the second phase. So there was significant concern that the money was going to be depleted very, very quickly. But yet, even numbers as of yesterday seem to indicate that the funding is holding up. Across the nation, there seems to be a pretty consistent theme that the average loan size for phase 2 is quite a bit smaller than phase 1. And so that's allowing the funding pool to last longer.
Okay, so funding's available. So get your applications in and contact your banker. So great. Well, thank you, Julia. We're here with People's Bank of Commerce. Peoplesbank.bank is the website, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.